Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm gonna revisit the UPBGE engine, like Up Blender Game Engine. I think it stands for something. Yeah. My first videos on this channel was about tutorials for this engine, and it's engine for Blender. So when you install it, it's attached on a Blender 3D app on a computer, and like in the old days, you can make games directly in Blender. And you probably watch my oldest videos here. These videos have the most traffic to it, so like it feels like my first videos is a success. Like my first Blender engine FPS tutorial, it was my first and second video, the first in Swedish, and then I switched over to English. Yeah, it has most traffic, so you guys watching my videos, you probably watch that first, and everything else I did after that have not gained so much viewers. So I'm gonna revisit this. It was a time ago I did that. New things has happened since then, like 0.3.0 beta is now a full version, I think, and I don't have this engine installed yet, so I'm gonna install it, and I'm gonna try to do something cool about it. So first of all, I'm on this site. As you can see, I'm gonna have a link in description below. You go to download, and you have two choices. You can take the old one. This one was the full version, the stable release. This one was just a beta since I tried this last time, but it's now a stable release too. So I'm going for the 64-bit version. Windows 7. No, I have Windows 10, so I'm going for this version. And it's downloading. Be a little bit patient here. Right? Yeah. So of course I don't have the bought version of WinRAR. Nobody has. Right, so now install files. I think I just gonna take this, everything here, like copying it, extracting to the Blender. I have two versions. This is the older one, this is the latest. So if you don't have Blender, or if you are aware you have an outdated version, get the newest version and install this on. So I think I'm just gonna place it on the Blender root folder here and extract. Yes, and it's extracting. It's probably gonna ask you if you're gonna replace some files or something. We will see. Yeah. Yes to all. By the way, this is free. It's totally free. By the way. Don't know which version this is. I think it's the older version, so it's not gonna. Yeah, I try. Yeah. there are some difference between vanilla Blender 3D install and after you install this into the folder. The changes is obvious. This has changed from Blender to UPBGE. This also is different. You can it's like you're starting it for the first time. My native language is Swedish. Try that, but I think English is the best. It's most the completed one. Right, so new general. So it's look like Blender at the first glance. Scripting, I think it's pretty much the same. Here's something new. Logibrick editor. You can program in Python. I don't. I use Logibricks. So I have this. I'm gonna make a very short tutorial showing what you can do. This video will be like install and showing a little quick how you make things. Like I wanna split that window too. So this is the model window. This one I want to press the 0 on the num key to have the camera view. This view is when you play the game, you're looking through this camera here, and we're gonna make that cube move on command. So I like selecting this cube, change this to Logibrick editor. As you can see, Logibricks is attached to the object you have selected. So this is the camera Logibrick. There is nothing there right now. I'm gonna select the cube. I'm gonna add a sensor. A sensor is an action, or it's an input. It's gonna be directed to an and then actual action act. So first, we keyboard. If you press W, I can zoom out a little bit. We can add an and. We link this, just like dragging these chains here, so you can see a line. And we can make a motion actor here. Let's and drag this, and then we're gonna make something here, a simple motion. This is if it's local or world coordinators, so we can do it local. I think, I don't know if it matter. Y-axle like 5. We try it out by going to I think you just select here, pressing the P button on your keyboard. This is this window here is the actual game. If I press W, it should be moving, and it's moved fast. Press escape button to exit the runtime of the game or the game engine. I can like zoom in here a little bit. Let's get a better view here. Zoom out like so. get a pretty decent view here. Like so, whatever. We can create the ground, make it as a cube, make it smaller. Oh, by the way, make it much bigger. Use this. We can drag it like so. But I'm gonna use the short command by the S button on the keyboard. Make it big. S keyboard and Z. And like make it flatter. I assume you can handle Blender a little bit at least. If you're a total new to Blender, I may do some tutorials in Blender also, but meanwhile there are plenty of videos on YouTube for that. Right, so now I have a plane, a ground. It's named cube 001. We can name it ground just for make it easier. Right. This was a long time ago I did this. I usually use Unity, so I don't really remember everything, but there should be a physics stuff here. Alright, I think I got it. Okay, selecting the cube, we're gonna make this psychic, like it can move and stuff. So, gonna make a little window for this, like so. We have this stuff here. Change that to properties. We're going down here. Psychic properties. This is static right now, so it's like when we press play, this is just static. I'm gonna change that to rigid body. As an actor, it will act. It will detect near and the near function and radar sensors. No ghost. Ghosts have no collisions. These have. Like so. When you see it falling down, stop on the ground. When I press W, it's move away fast. So, going back to this motion here. Delete that. And here have a dynamic object settings like force and stuff. So like we're pressing 5 here instead. And try to run the game, press W. And it's like forcing, but it's like I don't know why it behaves like it's moving the other direction, but that's weird. Yeah, I think I know why. It's because it's local. So it changes when it changes. So like the world coordination. No, nothing. Still behave like the same. No, I know. Oh, of course, man. So adding force on that. can can I copy that? Make another one. Make it like S. And make another motion. Down here, select that. 0, 5. We can now drag this all the way to there, and it's gonna automatically make an end here. Pressing P on the keyboard. W is this direction, and the S button is another direction. Another fun thing is, as you see the cube rolling, it's behaving like a sphere, but it's a cube. You can change that. Going here. Collision bounds. And here we have different basic spheres. We're gonna have this on the box. I think it's gonna behave like a box right now. So if I asked W again, it's like dragging, but it's a little wobbling, but it's not behaving like a sphere. It's behaving like a cube. Right. When it's tipping away. Whoop. All right. Yeah. As far you have learned to install this, you have learned a little bit about the logi bricks. You can make basic games with it. You can make FPS games, platformer racing games, like and stuff. And it's a very good beginning if you're starting out to make your own games. Forget about making the next World of Warcraft or stuff like that with this engine, with only logi bricks. But the basic games, no problem. It will be good for a while. If you check my other videos, my older videos, I made some games in this engine, and you can try them out. I can recommend that, so you can see what you can do. You can probably do better things than I did, but yeah, see what it can do. All right. Yeah, it will be everything this time, and I'm going to come back with this with some tutorial series about this maybe in the future. So have a nice day, and I think this is awesome, but I prefer Unity. It's totally free. I bought Playmaker. So Playmaker in Unity is pretty much like this, but a little bit more advanced. Differ some kind, but I don't need to learn C#. And it's still good for pretty simple games. Like this. If you don't wanna download Unity and buy Playmaker or learn to coding C#, you can learn to code Python instead. You can make more advanced game in this engine, or you can, like me, get this for free, try this out, and later on you can maybe try out Unity. Many people try out Unreal Engine 4 or the 5 that is coming now, and for newbies, I don't recommend Unreal Engine. It's very much to learn to master that. But if you know that program, it will be good, but it's also free. But yeah, try this out if you very like to work in Blender and miss the old Blender engine. This is a good alternative. So try it out, give me some likes, look on my other videos, share, like, subscribe, that stuff. I'm gonna have a link down below for this engine, and have a nice day. See ya. Bye.